World Trilingual Academy.
ส อ
just create something like this, and I
Okay.
will estimate. What is this?